Hey YouTube, it's your girl Jordan and welcome back to my channel. So this is my first video of 2018 and I'm so excited. If you hear a noise right now, it's the dog. He doesn't know how to act right now, so we're just gonna leave him right over there. Today I am doing a story time on my worst interview ever. And so with my story times and some of the experiences that I've been going through after graduating from college, I want to share with you guys so people and recent graduates know what to look out for when it comes to interviewing and first jobs. You might see a red flag and you'll know it's something that you need to look out for. Because there are a lot of fraudulent people out here and there are a lot of situations that you might find yourself in, and so I just want to share my experiences so other people can learn from them. In all 22 years of my existence on this beautiful green earth, I have never had such an unprofessional, horrendous interview. Well, I've had a few bad interviews and I've had some good interviews, but mainly, yeah, this one takes the cake for the worst interview ever. So Leroy won't let me be great, so we're just gonna say hi to him really quickly. Come on. You are so lazy. Say hi. Don't kiss me, Leroy. Y'all say hi, Leroy. Hi, Leroy. So without further ado, if you want to hear about the worst interview ever, then keep on watching. So I get a phone call, and also pretty much a little background if you guys don't know, and if you're new to my channel, I just recently graduated with my BA in May. My major was communications with a concentration in public relations and a minor in marketing. So I applied for a lot of digital marketing, marketing specialists, public relations specialists, communications coordinator positions. And so this one was a marketing special in the DMV area. And they actually have a lot of companies like this out here, so beware. So I get a phone call and they are very vague and they're just like, we want to set up an interview with you and blah blah blah. So the area is in Northern Virginia, but it's a pretty nice area, so I'm assuming that they're a legit business. And I drive to the location, I park my car. This building is a place where they rent out different office spaces, so you have a lot of different companies in this building. And so when I walk in to their office space, I see like this kind of janky painted wall with the name of the company on it, and it's a lady at the front desk and she's literally reading off this script. I'm trying to recruit them to come in. And so I tell her my name and I say, hi, I have an interview at this time. And she's like, okay, can you fill out this paperwork and have a seat? So the furniture is really rinky dink, but I shouldn't judge off of that. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. But one of my big red flags is that they're playing ESPN on the... One of the big red flags first was that they're playing ESPN in the lobby. So I'm like, anyway, whatever, let me just fill out my paperwork. So I'm filling out my paperwork. I see a lot of young people walking around in suits or whatever, which that's not a problem at all. If that's what you're into. But if I'm expecting a marketing agency, so I'm expecting to see some mature faces, if you know what I mean, especially because of my experience. I'm just like, okay, they don't have any more tenured people who work here. Whatever. So I fill out my paperwork. I give it back to the receptionist, and they eventually call me and another lady in. And so I'm like, okay, this lady who interviews me, now here's where it gets crazy. So we both walk in, we shake her hand, and then we sit down, and the lady, her screen is on YouTube, and she's playing music. It's a little Hispanic music, and I thought she was gonna turn it down. She turns the volume all the way up. So I'm like, this is a little rude. I'm unsure why you are turning the music up, especially if we're supposed to be conducting an interview. But I'm like, okay, whatever. Whenever I go into an interview, I'm very confident. I'm always prepared. I always have my laptop with me, my digital portfolio. So I'm just like, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna kill it. The lady who is interviewing me, she is probably around my age, maybe like 23, 24. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not thinking anything of her. I'm like, you are not going to be that hard to impress. No shade, but I just know when I interview, I kill it. Okay? So, she turns the volume up, and I'm like, sis, what are you doing? And so it's the loud Hispanic music playing in the background, and she starts asking us questions, and I'm killing it. And so she asks me, what is the difference between direct and indirect marketing? So I tell her, and she's like, that's not right. I had a minor in marketing. I think I know the difference between direct and indirect marketing. And right there was when I knew, like, this was not going to be it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
So she continues to tell me what her definition of direct and indirect marketing is, and proceeds to tell me me and the other lady, what the position would be. So I'm like, this is a sales position. And so this is what a lot of companies out here in this area, they do. They say that it's a marketing position, but then they want you to go and sell door to door, like insurance or cable, or I don't know. They just want you to go to people's houses. And I tuned out because I said, sweetie, look at my resume, honey. No, ma'am. I will not be knocking on anybody's door. And that's not to shade those professions if you want to be a door-to-door salesman, but that's not marketing. That's not public relations. And when we had a conversation, because she actually had a degree on the wall, I'm not going to say from what university, but her university failed her. She wasted a lot of money because she did not know anything about public relations, which she claims that's where her Bachelor of Science is in. But they failed her. I'm assuming, like, sis, did you go to ICDC?
ICDC. Call up ICDC College. I say ICDC. I'm so ICDC College.
Did you go to one of those online schools?
Get connected for free with Education Connection.
Because, no ma'am, that what they taught you in class, I don't know if you weren't paying attention or what, but that's not it. So she's very rude and snappy with me, and so we're going through the interview and I'm asking questions, and I find myself getting aggravated, especially because I know, like, this is not for me. I don't even want to finish this interview at this point because you're talking out the side of your neck. You don't know what's going on. You're very unprofessional and you're playing music loudly in the background. So that's when I just decided to shut it down. Okay, you guys, I said, ma'am, thank you for your time. I don't think that this position is for me, especially because what you listed on Indeed is not what this job description is turning out to be. So I would like to thank you for your time. Handshake. This position isn't for me. Have a great day. And that's it. I shut it down because if you don't know what you're talking about, you're not about to waste my time. Time is the one thing that I cannot get back. And so that was my worst, most unprofessional interview to date. If you like this video, please give me a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And so yeah, I'll see you guys next week.